Hello. Welcome, everyone. Good to have everybody here. Thank you for joining us on yet another Messy Monday. Hope you guys are having a great day. I am enmeshed thanks to Mr. Sandlin and his generosity. I now have one of the baby space, and I am building baby space tonight. So you may not hear a word as I'm basking in the glory of classic space.
Baby space.
Baby space.
Baby
You know, I
space.
got the Baby Shark song going through my head.
I just did too. I absolutely did.
Can I tell you something that I did Baby Shark back in the late 90s? You know, that was a song then. It just became popular recently with the little kids and everything. But we sang Baby Shark a long time ago. So, but we were all demented. You know, we'd say got my leg and jump around on one foot and all this kind of stuff. It made the kids laugh. It was all good. Anyway, so, death by fish is always funny. So, but anyway, hope everybody's doing well today. Anybody here actually watch the Olympics? Anybody?
Little bit.
It was the best Olympics ever. Because with the streaming platform, you could watch any event at any time and you could miss a lot of commercials. For a viewer, this was seriously the best games. Like I could watch team handball, obscure sports. I could watch highlight packages, or I could watch the whole game. Fantastic.
I just watched the endless amounts of snark about the Australian breakdancer on TikTok.
I did not watch that.
Endless.
She has some pretty sick moves.
It is the best meme fodder right now, just out there. They're all extremely hilarious. And bonus that they're doing it in like a Subway, employee's outfit or whatever. Bless that lady's heart. She tried. She gave it her all.
That is the best expression for what she did, is bless her heart.
Yes. As a southerner, that is what I can say.
That was the best the country could come up with, so.
They had auditions in Australia, and she showed up.
Yep. Not competition, it's auditions.
Don't you have to meet like a minimum world record time to make it into this event? Oh, wait, that's right.
All they had.
It was okay. Let's back up the truck up on that since we're here. And hello, everybody in the room. I'll get to you in a second. So, if you're a host country, apparently you get to add a sport to the event. And France's choice was breakdancing. That was France's choice. Now, I don't know if I'm behind the times, but Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo came out when I was a late teen, right? So I'm guessing, breakdancing, I guess, is still a thing, but for it to be an Olympic level sport, maybe France was a little off with that. What do you think?
Have you met the French?
I do enjoy their fries, but
they think, they have a weird sense of humor compared to Anglo people. So, yeah.
So you think they just did that as, no, I don't want to be racist with that. I don't want to do anyway. Did you say that will get their goat? Was that why they put in a breakdancing?
No, they probably
everybody will think it's funny.
They probably think breakdancing is awesome, but like their perceptions are not the same as Anglo culture. I mean, like people tend to think that the French are just like Americans. They speak French, but they're not. They have their own culture, and there's some weird stuff that French people like.
They will taunt you a second time. So
I'm not allowed to comment because Canada won gold for men's. So
Woohoo!
Against the French.
Breakdancing?
I watched the final.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about sports that are like judged on like a point system that kind of bothers me a little bit. Like I'm gonna catch a little bit of flack, but like gymnastics and like stuff where you get 0.03 or 0.3 deductions and stuff because your toes weren't pointed properly. Like, but yet darts is not an Olympic sport yet. Like that's like, I don't know. I think dart throwing should be in the Olympics.
Well, they already have archery, so wouldn't that kind of be the same thing? I'm joking.
Darchery.
Darchery.
All right, Matt, you're the historian. If that's the tradition, what did Atlanta Olympics add to the competition as their choice?
I'm not a historian.
Michael Jordan is what they added.
No, you play one on my show.
Waffle eating. No.
Grit eating.
Waffle house hopping. How many waffle
Acceptable.
houses a day?
Don't know. I was too busy moving to Atlanta when Atlanta had the games.
I just remember being embarrassed because all of a sudden there were like a cavalcade of pickup trucks coming into the Olympic Stadium. I'm like, what are we doing? what are we doing? So
This ain't NASCAR.
Now that would have been an interesting sport.
yeah, Olympic NASCAR. That would.
Atlanta had the horseshoe toss. Don't you remember?
Oh,
I mean, if they wanted to be accurate to Atlanta, it should have been a cavalcade of 18-wheelers.
that is true.
No, if they wanted to be accurate to Atlanta, the people would have had a car and they would have circled the parking lot looking for a spot. Or
Left turns only.
Let's see. All right, let's go here. Let's see who's in the room. Steve Yogan is here. Moto is here. Hello. Entertainingly lame. Zizu Sultan Fuss, I love that name, is here. Steve Polda is in the. Dana's not here. I had to do it for him. Sorry.
I don't like this reoccurring.
Anyway. Cosbrick is here. Yeah, flag football is added in the. So the next Summer Olympics is in LA, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what will be the LA sport that gets added?
like football.
Graffiti.
Track.
I don't know.
Drive-by. Cars on a rail. And
I don't know. Skateboarding is already in there, so that would have been my suggestion.
Is it too early to say looting?
I'm sure there will be a lot of looting regardless.
Wow.
That's the only thing I can think of that happened in LA. That was,
Oh,
You
geez.
silly Canadians.
Bronco
Look,
chasing on the
Canadians are coming
highways.
after you.
There could just be, police car chases.
Helicopter tracking.
Oh, they could do a sport where you're doing the drone flying racing. That actually is kind of cool, but
Yeah.
not exactly athletics. You could be my size and be like dominating the sport, right? So, which comes to curling, which you Canadians are very good at, and so. Anyway, all right. Let's zip around the room. Our friend Pink Wheels is here. Let's go ahead and check in with her because it's been a hot minute. How are you?
So, I look like a poodle had a love child with a mullet.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're hyperactive in the front and got to go to the bathroom in the back. Is that what you?
Yes.
That's hot.
Natalie calls. She's like, "It's so soft and curly like a poodle, mommy." Yeah, I got a poodle mullet. That's what we're doing. Little TMI. So I'm on another drug that hopefully will. It's shown a 35% cut in reoccurrence rates with the other drugs I'm taking, but I have to take it for 2 years, and it causes daily diarrhea. In fact, they have a guide on Eli Lilly has a website all about how you can mitigate having too much diarrhea on this medication. And it's making me miserable and tired. So that's why I haven't been around. I've been having quality time with my bathroom. Not fun, but
That's cool.
on the flip side, I am very blessed to get this drug because it is a brand new. It used to only be for metastatic patients, but they've did the clinical trials showing that it's good for earlier stage patients to prevent reoccurrence. So I'm blessed to have it because, again, that research only came out, I want to say, right before COVID or during COVID. So beforehand, the insurance would say, yeah, no, you're not getting this drug because there's no clinical trials. But this is what I'm working on right now, and hopefully I don't moto. It's a new Paifengate city. And it's going to be a double-decker one. And I've started a tree back here. And the tree is going to start growing through the gate, and we are going to put lanterns on it. And then here's the chef's kiss. We're going to put peaches on it.
Say what?
It's going to be like a big tree that grows through here. Let me see if I can do this. So I'm going to have this tree back here, right here, and I'm going to have it grow through the gate, and it's going to have light up lanterns, and it's going to have peaches.
Oh,
Have they
peaches.
actually released
Nice.
a peach-colored peach yet?
Well, they have made if you go look at Monkey Kid,
Mhm.
I think they might have put it in some of the friend sets. They have a new element that is a fruit that has a
Yeah.
stem. And it's not the tile that was printed, but it's like a round fruit with the
Yeah.
stem that goes into the leaf elements. So
But is it actually peach-colored? I know that element
it comes
existed,
in
but
two colors. It comes in light pink and it also comes in orange, light
Okay.
orange, or
Okay.
like sunny
I-
orange, like this.
yeah, I
yellow.
saw the original light pink one, which I think was like an Asian peach.
Yes.
But I was like, hopefully they'll do an orange one because
I'm only getting the pinkish peaches, so we'll just pretend.
Okay.
Cool.
That's all I get access to. So so this is going to be going in New Atlanta. Can I also share some very good family news?
Yes.
So everyone, Brian has built a non-Technic mock, his very first non-Technic mock.
What? Pictures.
And he is like, this is so much fun. He's like, I see why you get 20 bins out and it looks like a raccoon's nest. So he's learned how to mock.
What about the library? That's not a tech set.
How do you say that's not very visually appealing? He's trying to make something that's visually appealing.
Well, you just changed the criteria on me though. That's not Technic.
He built a monorail system, the brick built monorail. Yes. And he has transformed it into a obnoxiously colored MARTA inspired cyberpunk monorail. It's really adorable. And then he also built a bus. So he's getting all into mocking.
I'll have to build OG monorail. See that?
Is there
Yes,
a
and
chance that the track could bend?
So no, it's actually who's the Japanese guy who made the brick built monorail?
Seo Hidaki.
Hidaki. Go look up Hidaki monorail. It's a brick
Japanese monorail.
or Japanese monorail. It's some AFOL
Yeah.
in Japan made a brick built monorail.
And they had a big Korean show last week.
Anyways, Stefan uses it in his so we're doing ours, but again, because it's Neo Atlanta, it has be smarter, ride MARTA. So Brian made his very first mock. I mean, he's mocked. You can bring over the train. I'm sorry. We're gabbing a lot.
We want to see it.
Okay, hold on. Do not moto it or drop it on my mock.
I'm assuming it's got Technic ears on the outside or something at least.
No, it's mostly all brick built.
Wow.
Wow.
There's my classic monorail.
So this is the classic monorail MARTA style. And
This really
then
cool train.
here's his full train. You gotta get the front. The front.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
No, there you go.
Where's your camera on
There we go. So we have our nice funky monorail.
Oh, he's got the
Sorry.
MARTA colors in the front
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the sides.
or the
So-
sides.
I need to derelict it some bit. We need to put some billboards on it. Rough it up a little bit. This
I
is
love the
adorable.
fact that you just said derelict. That's amazing.
Derelict. So Brian's made his very first mocks, y'all.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
I know. And then
I think
here's
this
his
calls for a walk off.
The bus. The front, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
we need to put some
Yeah,
paneling
we'll make it
and
more
some
interesting. I just was
more
smooth.
derelict.
Needs more MARTA stripes.
too clean for Cyberpunk. but
It's
was
too
fun
clean
to
for Cyberpunk, but I have to teach him derelicting.
build.
It needs to have hover things on it instead of wheels. Having got a hover bus.
So this is High Fang Gate. It's going to go in front of the highway, and how many highways are we having? There's at least one highway, and it goes through downtown.
16 feet
16 feet of highway.
plus the 8 feet from
plus 8 feet from the other guy. But it's it's Atlanta. It's Neo Atlanta. It's the Atlanta of the future, and it still has a giant highway.
Is
in the middle of it.
How wide is it going to be? Like 18 lanes wide for an Atlanta?
I think it's 3. It's at least 2 lanes on each side. It might be 3. I don't remember.
Is it going to have like double stacked cars on it? Just the worst traffic ever.
Yeah, it has to. That's why I told him he needs to be building cars. So if you would like to build cars, anyone's welcome to build cars. We will need a lot of cars.
What about us brain dead slabs?
I'm sorry.
I'll be giving cushy jobs.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry,
So, no,
Simpsons.
I'm working on this Pie Fang Gate, and then I'm trying to finish it soon. And then I'm going to Brick Slopes next weekend, and I'm going to try to bring my my Good Time with Magical Weapons. I was either going to check the crate or I was going to mail the crate, but I think we're going to mail it. I mean, it's made out of wood, and it's a base. It's not going anywhere, and everything else is going to go in my bag. And we'll see how that goes, and we'll be building our tails off.
When are you not building your tails off? That's what gets me.
I haven't been building much because, again, when you spend a lot of quality time on your toilet, you really just
You need to get a build table in there.
you're just tired. It just tires me out really bad, and it just because you just don't feel good. Like your stomach's cramping because it's like, what the hell are you taking? Excuse me, and your stomach's like, I gotta get this out of me, and you're just like, ugh. And then
Sounds like
anything
a good time to start building digitally.
No, anything I eat, I can't have any dairy. I can't have dairy. I can't have anything greasy. I'm eating brown rice and roast chicken and bland vegetables. So it's a little different.
It's like you're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I am, and that's part of it too, because apparently I learned in menopause. Because before I started taking this drug, lactose was starting to bother me. And apparently with hormonal changes from menopause, you could become lactose intolerant. But now it's even worse.
For me, it was just called getting older. But
Well, menopause is getting older. Except for when it's not, because you're taking a bunch of chemicals.
I just had menopause, I guess.
Yeah. Lots of nasty drugs, but the drugs are good.
So
Those are
I hate what they're doing to you, but I like that they're curing you. So that's the win.
It's not, it's more of, how do I say this? So the problem with being a young breast cancer patient is, especially if your cancer fed off hormones,
Yep.
Your body makes lots of hormones. And since I have hopefully many years to live, if there's hormones in my body and there's one little itty bitty cancer cell that escaped the chemo and the radiation, and it gets a little, little drop of that estrogen, it's like gasoline. So, but the good thing is that if I starve my body of estrogen and become like an 80-year-old woman, and then take this other one that's blocking proteins that the cancer cells need, it will starve them in about 5 years. So
we want them to starve.
Yes, we want them to starve. So as most people say, they want to see their kids grow up, and I want to see Natalie grow up, and these drugs will pretty much ensure that I'll grow old.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. I am the benefit of living through chemistry, because had I not had it, I would have died 9.5 years ago. So, so I'm excited for you. I hate that you have to do this extended whatever to get through it, but one day it'll be in your rear view and you will be good to go. And technology and all that stuff improves constantly. The cure for my cancer came in my lifetime. So I'm praying that for a lot of people, so that they can see their kids graduate. They can see their kids spend all their day playing Fortnite in their room. But anyway, that's a different story.
Pretty much,
all right.
I spend all my time watching Natalie on YouTube. You know how it is in her bedroom.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. We got a few more folks in the chat, by the way. Grumpy J in the chat. Dude Jude, hello. Let's see who's Aubrey is here. Aubrey had a thing. Yeah, if you're mailing it, yeah. I don't know if that.
I
was
know.
pertaining
I
to-
know. I'm behind. I'm behind.
It's okay. It's all right. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Rich. Rich, what's going on in your Lego world?
Hi. Well, I just got a package in the mail today. It's from Paul's Printing from 4D Bricks. I have not opened it up. I know what it is. So we're going to do a quick little unboxing bit here.
Anybody
Real
wanna
quick
grab
to
his
get this
address?
open. Come on. Speaking of monorail,
Monorail.
Open up. Open up then. All right, here we go. Here's my order. It says, thank you for another order. I'm glad the tracks were great for Brick Fair. Paul. So I have in my possession 5, should be 5, printed straight track, monorail tracks. No, 4. Is it 4? 4. Monorail. They look lovely. Perfect.
I call the big one bitey.
Oh, there is a 5th one. I thought there was a 5th one. 5th one. They will all be part of my huge plan to take over the world with monorail. I needed a couple more left and rights for the switch bit. So I could do a curve or do the other one. Yeah. And I've got a small ramp extension. So when I did Brick Fair, I actually lifted everything up basically one height, one support height, and it never touched the surface of the base plates around the display. But with this, I could get all the way down at some point if I wanted to get everything else up. The reason I had it up is to ensure that trains could get underneath it and not be hindered by monorail. So this will help me get down to the ground if I need to. And the piece de resistance.
Is that what they said in
Oh, this is-
Australia when it came to the breakdancing? Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. The piece de resistance of, since we're French today, is this guy here. We're going to see how it works.
Ooh.
I thought you might be interested in that.
Is that so you can play
It's
like
like-
Hot Wheels Crisscross Crash with your monorail trains?
Yes. I'm not
cool.
planning on doing that, but you could do that. I think what I may end up doing, potentially, we'll just pan over here. So right there is a switch. This could replace that switch, and then the monorail could come out and go around the pillar.
Hey, Rich, and that viewpoint, can you just hold right there? Can I ask you a question? Do you have indoor plumbing?
Yes.
'Cause I don't know what that pot is there for, and I just wanted to check.
What? The what?
That's his Lego drinking cup.
Oh, is that a cup?
Yes.
It looked like
Looked like a
Wow.
huge.
Commode. Yeah,
looked like
I
a
know what you're saying.
body. Okay, go ahead.
It
I'm
looked
sorry.
like a-
I ADHD on you.
It's all right. Anyway, the idea is that I could replace this with the switch, and then it could go this way, go around, and come back here, and then start coming around the pillar.
Nice.
And where it goes, I don't know. But that's a
Well,
thought.
You could suspend it on the cobwebs of string you have up on the roof there for holding
Well,
the planes.
I'm already building around the column with brick, so that could actually support that at some point when it's high enough. Go around like that. Anyway, so the stuff works. It's a fact, Jack. The stuff works. 4D brick. I recommend it. Paul does really good work. The stuff works. Here we go. One more spotlight. One more spotlight.
Neat. So, all right. I guess the big question I think everybody's asking: how much of that cost versus the current market of used monorail track?
Okay, so what happened? I died. There we are.
There you are.
This is the most expensive part. The 4-way. This is like $25. And Lego doesn't make this, so that's, these are 5. Okay, I have the receipt here. Straight monorail track is less than $10, just under.
Okay.
These guys here are $7 each. The ramp extension is $6. And this is $29.95.
Okay. But I will just say I was expecting that to be more because every time I've seen 3D printed monorail in the past, it was just as expensive. So that actually is quite a price.
So why do you think this is my third order? This is my third order of some straight and some other things.
I'm sorry, Rich.
So,
Doug
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Rich. I had to cut you off, Doug. Hey, Doug.
I know.
Hey, Doug. Doug. Hello, Doug. Hey, buddy.
Perfectly understandable.
Good boy. Sorry.
No, that's all right. So I think that I told you I ordered from one Bricklink store in the U.S. who had the most monorail straight in one place at the cheapest price as well. It was a Convergence. 6 pieces cost me over $200 in early January. This is $50 plus shipping.
I think I sold
for just the straights.
I think I sold a full set of monorail track and engine, and it was it's almost $600.
Yeah.
I got for that. So yeah, not cheap stuff. All right.
No.
Wheel. All right, let's go to Old and Surly. He's right there beside you. Hello.
Hey guys. Well, in the spirit of mocks, I thought to myself, I wanted to do something with the hallway. So I took 2 of them. Hopefully it'll eventually come in there. I started trying to expand it, so I reversed a second set. Now I added in a bunch of extra, bits and pieces and whatnot, and extra troopers and all. Then I got cocky. Then I was like, oh, well, now I'm an official mock builder in some way because I was able to reverse build a set. So I thought I'd try to start building a back area for the scene for Leia and R2-D2. And I quickly realized exactly how pathetic my building skills are, because as soon as I picked it up to bring it in here like an 8-year-old to show you all, it proceeded to disintegrate into thousands of bits.
No.
And I'll never remember how I had it because it was the jankiest jank that ever janked. So I don't know. So it put me back in my place and made me realize you need instructions, Jason. Just accept your role and lot in life, either your instructions or the instructions of others to get things done.
No,
that's not true.
You got this, man.
Well, the only piece that fell apart was the non-instruction piece, which was pure Old and Surly in it.
Do you know how many frail buildings I have built the very first time and then had to rebuild because things fell apart? You just get better. You take a picture, or if you took a picture, go back and get the shape, but build it stronger this time. There's ways to improve it. A lot of times when I'm doing my first crack at something, I'm a lot more focused on the silhouette, the shape, contour, and then it's not structurally sound at all. And then I ended up, having to rebuild the thing, but at least I've had a chance to work out some of the shaping aspects. So it's perfectly normal to have to rebuild stuff. Only Sandlin builds things that are structurally sound the very first time. The rest of us have to rebuild. So.
It's true.
Well, that makes me feel a lot better hearing that.
Don't listen to your inner demons.
Yes.
Brian,
nice
calls me Brian calls me the queen of the one stud connections.
Yep.
I don't know where Matthew got that, but I will accept it.
I like that. We shall rebuild.
Okay. And I will say, and Meredith said the one stud connections, and yes, she's correct, because there's a bucket that I moved with that has the guy from Megaforce in it. He's all of his parts are in that bucket, but he kind of had to get scraped in there so I could get him here, and I got to rebuild him, and I will, and with love and prayers and maybe some more hope, it'll stick together and be on my shelf. So it's amazing, but if you just give it a touch one certain way, then
Careful now.
Hopes and dreams. That's how every box should be built.
That's how I build mine.
Bearing studs. I like that.
Doug came down and started barking at me because he wants to snuggle.
yeah, it's Martin. Let me say, wait, let's talk to Doug.
Martin.
Hey, Doug. Side eye. I got side eye. Did you see that?
That was bombastic.
He can totally hear you right now. He's just
Minecraft?
Minecraft?
Minecraft? What's the Minecraft?
Squirrel.
No, he likes Minecraft for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I was teasing.
Torching that poor doggy. Oh, me. All right. Let's check in with Steve. Steve, how are you, sir?
I'm all right. I started working on my next big project this past week, and I'm really excited to work on it, but there's so many things that I have to do that I just had paralysis by analysis, and I just haven't really wanted to work on it all at the same time. I've really wanted to work on it, but excuse me, that was me. I gotta go. I'll be right back. So this is what I got so far. It's not a whole lot, but I decided this is not a one-to-one, or not a replica per se, but it's inspired by. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but I wanted to, on these windows, let me put the window in there quick. Bear with me.
It's inspired by the upside down.
No.
While you're putting that on, is it inspired by a front door?
By who?
By a front door?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to put these lampposts on. Focus.
That's
Focus.
nice.
Upside down. I can't get it to focus. There we go. So this is a sign. The sign is actually built upside down, and I got it to go back straight. So it's built up, then it's built upside down, then it's built back up, which is kind of blowing my mind apart right now, because I've never really done that before. So
Building.
that's all I really got. I've just been trying to plug away at starting it. I'm just figured, so Old and Surly, as far as mocking goes, what was I gonna say now? Just I don't remember what I was gonna say. I had some helpful insight. Can't remember what it was.
Well, he didn't bother to want to care to remember. So there you go. There's your encouragement.
Yep.
And Old and Surly, none of us, I don't think any of us actually build anything the first time and just are like, yeah, I got it. I nailed it. And from experience, and I think Santa and I have talked about this, there's been many nights you do late minute fever building, and you build and you build and you build, and you finally go to bed and you wake up in the morning, and all you do that morning is rip all that crap apart because you just stuffed a bunch of bricks on there, thought you were doing something good, and it's terrible. And so, yeah, you just rip that baby apart. So
it took me about 4 hours to figure out how to get that door at a perfect 45-degree angle, just so you know. It doesn't come right away all the time. Sometimes you ride the struggle bus for a whole day.
I like seeing it in that early stage like that. It gives me hope that you can, like you said, build to tear apart to build again until you get there.
Yeah.
Or the other thing that happens is you're struggling with how to do something, and you go to a show and you see someone who did it effortlessly, and it makes you ill.
Yes, that too.
You're like, why
Great.
didn't I think of that?
Let's go. Oh, Jeff. I'm just going up the line here. Jeff, you're next. Hey, man, what's up?
Not a lot actually. I'm designing a dream house in Lego. In that, using like a right now a 1 foot to 1 stud scale. So my walls are a foot thick. I'm nowhere near wanting to show it off at all. It's just something I've been working on all weekend. Because I'm thinking in 5 or 10 years, well, hopefully 5 or less years, building a house out in the country somewhere. With as big of a Lego basement as I want and whereas I can afford. Maybe that's a better word.
Mm.
And things like that. So I spend a lot of time doing that, and yeah, like I said, not a lot. I didn't really get a lot of Lego building done this week. So
We did all that before we went live.
That's true.
I mean, Canada won a lot of gold medals. That's all I've heard. I have no idea.
But the USA won a lot more.
That's right.
Well, the USA also is like what? I don't know
10
what.
times.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10 times bigger, but I wasn't sure. Thanks, Matt.
Isn't Canada like the second biggest country in the world?
By population, the US is like 10 times bigger than
I'm
Canada.
just kidding.
Basically, all of Canada fits into California, people wise.
You're wasting a lot of space.
We were talking about over the weekend. My dad came to visit over the weekend too. We were talking about like the size of cities like Beijing in China, and they have like 22 million people that live in this one city, and that's half the population of Canada.
Yep,
living in one city. I'm like, oh my god, I could never imagine that. But yeah, like I said, pretty quiet. Doing a little bit of trailer shopping too, even though I'm nowhere near needing a new trailer. I'm starting to look at what the prices are, and they've gone up since I bought mine back in 2015.
Everything's gone up.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like I bought my trailer for like 1,200 Canadian, I think it was, and the ones I'm looking at so far are like in the $5,000-$6,000 range. I'm like, wow.
What?
Yeah, but when I bought my trailer, I bought it from this one place because it was super cheap, and after I got it, I realized that the roof was leaky and stuff. Like it was a new trailer, but there had a roof leak. So I got it warranted and fixed, but I don't know if that was the reason why it was so cheap. But
when you come to Georgia, you could probably get a good deal on a double wide.
I'm talking about cargo trailers.
Not Chris's mom.
Well, if you go to Alabama where Martin lives, there's trailer trash, and it's quite cheap. So,
but yeah, other than that, like I said, pretty quiet week for me. So
good deal. There was a Brick Expo in Tampa, I think. I know that Martin was there. Oh, Aubrey. Hello, Aubrey. I believe she was there as well. It looked like a good show. I rendered him speechless. But they are not coming to Charleston this year. Unfortunately, the other show, the crappy show, the non-Lego show is coming to Charleston in the fall, and I'm not going. Autumn was there. Yep. So anyway, good deal. I hope Nick and them are doing well at those shows. And I guess my next show will be at Atlanta, I suppose. It's kind of winding down. It's kind of winding down season now that Brick Fair Virginia's done, right? Or is there some more?
Well, I mean, Brick
Slopes.
Yeah, Slopes is happening.
Brick Slopes, BrickCon.
Bricks in the Six.
Bricks in the Six, yeah.
Good.
And after Bricks in the Six, that's like November, so that by that point it does die down till January or till February. So
cool. All right. Let's go to Matt. Hit the button for Matt. There it is. Hey, Matt.
Hello. I am operating on far too little fleet, so if I say something that sounds wrong, it probably is. But I'm Canada bound, so I made the plunge. I made the syllabi for the fall, and the kids are getting a week off in the middle of November that I can drive to Canada back. So I'm sure the kids won't complain. Nobody tell my supervisor, please, at work, but they're getting 2 work at home days in mid-November. Very excited. I'm wearing my Quebecois hat and looking at mapping out some road trip. Might work in a hockey game in Pittsburgh on the way up, and I'm very excited. It's been the first time in Canada since 2010, I think 2009, 2010. So I had a whole expired passport, which I got a valid passport again. My spouse needs to get his renewed, so but very much looking forward to seeing Niagara Falls in the winter. Maybe we'll see some giant icicles. Who knows?
Not November yet.
Not November. Okay.
No, November's still a little too early. I mean, it's possible, but it doesn't freeze that much until December, January.
And for driving reasons, we really don't want it to be that cold in mid-November, anyways.
Yeah.
So that's going on. I'm having my aunt from California. She's coming for a 2-day workshop in Atlanta, and she's staying in my guest room, which means all of the unfinished Lego projects from Christmas past are piled into my Lego room on the floor at this very moment, so that she has a place to sleep. So my Lego table, which was almost cleared off, is now completely covered again. And after she leaves on Saturday, all these Lego projects will go right back on the guest bed until Steve comes down and sleeps on it in February. But hopefully one of these days I'll finally get my build area cleaned up so I can start working on some prototypes for Neo Atlanta. I'm actually very excited about that. Got the bunch of translucent parts in the bulk order, and then I've done some other ordering since, and want to play around with lights and just I don't do much with lights in the past, so I want to kind of just experiment for a bit before I commit to a particular design. But I'm excited about building something for that project. I had an invitation to join the original Chima, but I was working on my giant mosaic and I just couldn't do both at the same time. And I will admit being a little bit jealous of their collaborative, and here I was squeezing all my panels together by myself and they're all working together. So there's definitely something fun about collaborative projects. So I'm looking forward to building some stuff for Neo Atlanta. Oh, and I got a bunch of parts orders. I don't know how, but somehow I'm going to work in these giant orange rings because, why not?
Nice.
They look cool. So, and maybe I could even put some light in the circle or something. Some of those like fire lights or something. I don't know. But we got some cool parts in lately, and I'm excited about trying to figure out how to use them in some different ways. One of the pieces that I got in, and this is like a new mold. We got these like quarter turn pieces, and they're kind of half. They're like 3 brick high panels. So I just got 4 of them in Translite blue, and of course we got the space windshields. Very cool. We got the sparkly mineral pieces, but that's all. I as always happens with bulk lug, I ripped apart the arrangement of everything in my Lego room Saturday, trying to squeeze yet more bricks into the same amount of space, and I'm starting to go, maybe I really need to finish that one room in the basement. So because it's kind of bursting at the seams in here, ladies and gentlemen. There are parts everywhere. Parts in the closet, parts on the shelves, parts on the floor. And I'm kind of a little jealous of Gideon's big table in his Lego space. And I kind of just want a big room where I can have a big old table and a couple projects sit around so they don't have to be in the guest bedroom anymore. So we'll see.
You need a big table that's covered with crap right now, because that's the way it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. If I have a big table, it'll be covered with stuff, but at least it won't be on the floor.
Yeah, I haven't covered my floor yet, but it's coming. So I mean, it's just
give it time.
Yes, that actually was what it means. Bigger room, just more stuff. Yeah, it is.
Well, the other problem though is that It's stacked pretty high over here, and I've got shelves in the closet, and it's pretty stacked in there. I'm just physically starting to run out of room for parts, so I could build some of the sets on my shelf of shame over there. That would free up some more space, but
Space.
then I'd need to sit them somewhere as well, so that then that's another display issue.
Yep. So I'm actually cut down on a little bit of display space. So I'm not sure. We've got a few things that we're probably going to keep in bags, and maybe Jake will display in his room instead. But we've cut down a little bit of display space in here, so I think we'll make it go. I think we'll be okay. I actually am going to put shelves in this. Take the door off this closet, so I'm going to put shelves. I'm going to take these out, put shelves in here, so I'll have some more display in here. So,
that's a good
Right.
idea. I should just take the door off my closet, and then I wouldn't have to worry about where's the door going to swing when I need to grab something out. So,
Yep.
No double entendres attended, but
please note that this whole show has been quite a lack of those.
it's
Except for a
Dana.
couple of spicy bits. But anyway, it's Dana. It's Dana, right? So
No, they could have happened.
I mean, I did talk about diarrhea for the first 5 minutes when I was there.
I think we were all kind of like, I don't know what to do now.
We mostly got it out of our system before
Before
the show started.
Oh.
You mean the post shower routine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that was before the show, but anyway,
Yeah.
let's just uncomfortably go to Mark. Hello.
Thanks. I hate it. I went to the optometrist today, and afterward I went by Walmart's, as we say in the South, and I got the Ferrari.
All right, that is the Walmart's, sir.
Ferrari.
That's right. Went by the Walmart's. So the Ferrari is actually much cooler when you build it than it looks like on the box, because being sort of a circa 1990 vehicle, it looks sort of rectangular, but there's a lot of really nice snot work on the back of it, especially to make the louvered glass over the engine. And this whole section in the back here is all put together with studs going every which way. I love how they work the exhausts in there. It really, when you build it, there's a lot more going on than you would think just looking at the outside of the box. So this is a really, I think, pretty nice representation of this car. The profile of the windshield is a little low, but that has more to do with because they used this windshield piece that's already existing. But still, I think it looks good. It's overall really pretty good, and it was a much more interesting build than you would think just looking at the pictures. And then I also got lucky and picked up the Shark Ship for 50% off. So,
I like that set.
which it's a really cool looking set. I mean, we've talked before about how Dreams is probably not doing that hot just because of there's so many Lego themes and it's kind of Lego competing with Lego, but the sets themselves are really cool looking, and this one is actually really cool. I also really like the Raven set that's coming up. That one looks neat. So it looks like it'll be a fun build anyway, and getting something for 50% off from Walmart is rare. I don't usually luck out that much, so yay.
See, I move out of state. You're going to get all the deals now, man. It's your state.
Probably not. This Walmart by me, I've had very little luck on good deals at that one, but I happened to get it today.
Well, I went by one of my Walmarts here that has the Lego under glass, and all the clearance Lego is still under glass. All the new Lego, like the expensive Star Wars, are on the other shelf across from the glass, not in the glass. So I don't understand it. But that's just South Carolina for you. So you're talking about the Speed Champion sets. We were talking last week about how new builders can skill up and level up a lot faster. Those little sets right there each one is a snot school, and it's such intricate build and finesse and a $25 set. And I mean, I'm here for it. I love it. And I think it's great for new builders to be able to learn that well from the new sets and everything. All right, for our last 10 minutes of topic, did you guys see at first it was leaked, the Wicked sets, and then the Banhammer came not from Lego but from Universal or the licensee and everything. Did you guys see this? Like, pages got taken down, Twitter accounts got paused, or I mean, I don't know if somebody got permabanned, but these were kind of pictures coming from a reliable, early release, a Lego store, or somebody released the pictures. So it wasn't, the Wicked Fiasco. So it wasn't like they were like sneaking these things off of like a server. They were either accidentally posted by a Lego source, but dude, the movie studio came after them really, really hard and everything. So,
well, the movie was probably upset because they're so ugly. They didn't want the pictures out that early. So.
Okay, there's an opinion. Did y'all like the sets? Obviously, you didn't, but
my wife says she wants all of them.
In Atlanta, there's the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, and they have these outline of two children that are in green and blue colors, and both children look ill. Like, I joke that it's like a horrible logo for a child's hospital, and when I see the green figures in those sets, I'm like, they don't look good. They don't look healthy.
Because there's Maxi mini dolls, right? There's a new build scale for our friend Dana to now build habitats or cubes for, because they're buildable mini dolls and everything. But yeah, it is good today. No longer leaks, but I'm not risking it. The tens of people watching us could report me, and I could have better to do on Monday. But anyway, so yeah, the Wicked thing is, I don't know why they were super protective. And Lego wasn't the one apparently going after early posters. It was the movie studio. So
was it any kind of a scene leak or something? Was it any like dramatic scene or something from the movie that maybe hasn't been?
I don't think so.
D23 was this weekend, so maybe they were holding out for that.
It was Universal.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
not Disney.
Oh, Wicked's not Disney?
Nope.
No, I did not know. Okay, I'll show up. Huh.
Oh,
Gosh.
Yeah, I think the maxi scale is pretty awful, but
it looks like we get a new clip bar piece that may be useful out of that. But
clip bar?
Clip bar.
Oh, clip
bar.
Oh, clip bar. That sounds delicious right now. But anyway.
Hmm.
But Aubrey says in the chat she thinks they're super cool, fun sets and everything. Play sets, yep. I think the regular sets look good. The buildable mini dolls.
The play sets look cute. I love the Oz one, but the maxi scale just is like, you could tell they had to do it on a budget, and it just
not up to par.
Not very good.
Oh, let's just do it.
The Friends stuff looks good. The
You wanna
Friends
get
scale
nuts?
stuff.
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. Oh, hang on. I'm on brick set. I'm going to continue without supporting you. And I think they had to take them down.
They're on New Elementary.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're there, I think. They had to take some close-ups down, though. That's weird.
Actually, I think they're on Lego's website because they were revealed now.
All right. Let me go to this here. Do that old man where I'm talking about. Let me share screen. New Elementary share button. There it is. There they are.
It's almost like you're an old person using a smartphone or something.
Yeah.
It's newfangled technology.
Yeah. Hey,
I mean-
my 89-year-old dad just got a flip phone, got a Galaxy like 7 fold out whatever phone. Super fancy. It's the worst thing ever. Can't zoom this
Yeah.
back.
So the Maxi dolls, like it's like the price point. I think they got hit by the price point because it just doesn't, the heads are way too big, even for like trying to scale to like a mini doll. I mean, is that 4 wide?
That's what you said.
I mean, I thought they looked like Bratz dolls, sort of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you
but-
focus in on the witch's hat?
Sure. No.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, no.
I just want to see what's going on with that thing.
It's a new cone piece that comes in Ninjago at the top.
yeah, I love the piece.
Ah, interesting.
love
I did
that.
not know that was a
Bottle
new
thing?
piece.
Oh, was there a QR
That's
code?
a-
That's not magic.
Oh, let me see if I can.
That's
let me-
a
Doug.
Can you
Everybody's going to try to QR code it to see what it does.
can you do it? Is there enough?
Let's take a look. Let's
It
find out.
says you are now banned.
I'm on QR code scanner. There we go. Hang on. Big money.
Uni-
VIP points is
Universal van pulls up and to my house.
Yeah, I guess I had just enough of it. It looks like,
Hmm.
or it's bonus.
And- Oops. Oh wait. Here's one. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Get it.
Look at us all.
Let's go.
all versus-
Yes.
Let's see.
Your VIP points has been reset to 0.
Yeah, it does not.
All of a sudden, the mirror comes up on my screen and laughs at me and deletes my hard drive or something. Oh, my phone went off. I thought something actually happened.
Please contact
Oh,
Lego immediately.
That's
Scan
right.
inside. That's
let's
weird. I
see.
wonder what that is. Is that something new to the Lego sets, or
and
Well,
it looked like musical notes by it. The bottle's a Travis brick with trans green stuff around it and a radar dish on top.
I mean,
and
oh wow,
sorry, go ahead, Chris.
well, I mean, I would, if you're going to do the rose again, which is great, it's just like, hey, we pulled this from the other set. How do you like it? And
Pink.
But we haven't had it in that color though. And I
There's
like
a new
those
piece.
fruits.
There's a new dome piece,
Melody
cylinder,
Stacy has a new
rounded.
Yeah.
There's a new rounded dome piece that is in that color in the center, and it's got like stripe. I don't want to say it's zigzaggy around it, like it's flower petals compacted.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Instead of the whip.
Oh no, those are wheel hubs.
Yeah, that's
and
how
they're
they did
just-
it. All
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
are wheels.
No, but there's another flower that has those. Large flower.
Yeah, all the roses seem to have it.
Yeah, that he's talking about that piece right there, right by the witch's
Yeah.
hat, right there. Is that a new? That's new, right?
I can't quite see it. Yes. That's the one.
It's a new flower.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's that?
I love the colors.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's not for me. It's not my thing. Those are creepy.
What I also like is the banana leaf piece is now in translucent green.
The sails are nice.
Are those new like half dome things or something right there? No.
That could be the C3PO headpiece. The new the buildable C3PO has a newer piece that's could be that one. I might be wrong though.
It's actually a quarter dome.
Oh, it's sideways.
Yep. Yeah. That's cool. Okay.
Oh, that's just a 1x2. That's like the one that was on the James Bond Speed Champion car.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right about that. You're so right. All right. Okay, good deal. Right, talks about people are in the know. Here we go. QR code to play the song for the music. Oh, that's cool. So maybe that's why they didn't want it leaked. Could that have been why? Because you could access this media before it was released or some junk like that.
Possible.
Is Universal the one that did video with Lego?
No, that was Warner Brothers, I think.
You sure? I thought it was Universal.
No, I think it was Universal. I think you're right.
So maybe they're just sensitive. They're like, this crap better work, Lego, or we're out. And I don't know. It seems it's not me. I'm glad it's for somebody. But I'll be honest with you today. I went through a Walmart. There were some decent 20 to 30 to 40% off some Lego sets, one at 50. And I'm like, I don't want it. I mean, not that they were sets I was really jonesing for. Not like I would have got the dragon at 50 or the shark boat at 50% off. That's a great set. But the other stuff just kind of hanging around. It's like I didn't need it. I needed it for a part. So
last Monday, I picked up this. My wife got me this while I was streaming with you guys. I got hold on to your butts. So this was half off.
Especially you, Meredith.
Oh,
sorry.
Full circle.
Can't laugh at it. It's not fun.
Because something might come out. Oh, geez. Sorry.
This was a Canadian, man.
This is so much fun.
So we're good now.
This is so much fun.
Oh, me.
Come on, Jeff, give us a sorry.
I already did.
Sorry.
Maybe like 3 of them.
Sorry. Oh my.
Yeah. That's true. Universal made the video. So maybe Universal was just being super mega sensitive because they lost the rear end the last time they did something with Lego. So I don't know. I don't get it, but I think everybody has been restored for the most part. Like, but I'm not sure. But it was just weird that the swift action came so fast from not Lego, but from the media company. So.
They're pertinent.
Strange bedfellows for Lego, I guess. All right. Anything else? Anybody else got any new Lego news before we sign out tonight? Anything you're looking forward to? Rich has his monorail track. All right, I guess not. Well, thank y'all for hanging out. It's past the hour. I appreciate everybody being here. Meredith, we're glad you're here. We hope you feel better. And we were sorry the Canadian was being mean to you. And so
if I can't laugh at my new hobby.
Just really quickly, when someone said you should have a Lego table in your bathroom, as I said, I'm designing a house. I'm like, is that something that would be possible? No.
Yes, it's possible. I'm not certain you really, really want to do it though.
I pretty much say the Jim Gaffigan Hot Pockets that's pretty much my life. Like I'm pretty sure
you can start eating Hot Pockets. That'll work.
They're just saying at work, man, Meredith must be living off Hot Pockets.
If Jeff ever does build his house with that in his bathroom, and all of a sudden all of his Bricklink fans start getting pink eye from their orders, we'll know he's double dipping in his into his supply there.
I've been to your house and I know that Brian has built a table that's on wheels, so you could just pull that baby right in there.
No, it's actually a cart.
Cart, table,
Same difference.
Big difference. All right. Anyway, thank you all. We had a great number of folks here in the chat. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Be awesome. Build awesome. We hope that our friend Meredith does get to feeling better. Be kind to your neighbors, Canadians, and have a good night, everybody.
Burn.